What's up, traders? If you're watching this video, congratulations, you survived one of the wildest days in the stock market. We saw a 3% plunge, left everybody just reeling. Let's dive into what happened and what it means for the road ahead of us. So let's dive into SPY. So as we've been talking on our Discord channel for the past few days, all that mattered about price was this pattern here that we were forming right below all-time highs. And as I mentioned on the group, if we broke above this pattern here on this resistance line, we would probably push it towards 610 all-time highs. If you broke below it, we could retest 600, which was this support line here or a little bit below. However, yesterday with Jay Powell speaking and with the inflation outlook getting worse than expected, we saw this massive candle just melting through every single support we had. And this 4-hour candle just erased about 2 months of gains that SPY had. So we see support did not hold, we just break through it. Another support did not hold, we just break through it. And then we came all the way back down from the lows here in November 19th. So November 19th, so this is November 24th, I'm sorry. This is the elections gap. So you can see this gap here has been holding as support for the past month and a half. And we pushed up here, we retested a few times here, made a new all-time high, and back we are here again, where we bounced a little bit yesterday, price can move up, and then we are just making our way back down to the gap. So the gap is from 583 to 579-ish. So this is going to be our main support area to watch. If we lose this gap here, we might see 570, 568 very, very, very quick. But I am kind of hoping that we can hold it in here so we can have a good position to the upside. This candle is such a strong candle, such as you can see if you zoom back. You don't see candles like this very often. Actually, you don't really see candles like that. So yesterday, I believe the market took this a little harder than what it is. Probably some algos kicked in and people start seeing red and start panicking selling. And this is where we got. So my plan for these upcoming days is to see if we can come and retest this 582 to 579 area. And if we can, as you can see, this little hammer candle here, and this was a good move to the upside. And this can give us another opportunity to push the upside again. But once again, we play what the market gives us. If we lose the support, if we lose the gap, we can definitely push towards 570. But the levels that I'm watching here to the upside is a break above 592.25 or a break below 580.50. So as you can see, this was our resistance today. So price moved a little bit higher, but it kind of got a little bit stuck in this area where we just pushed the price back down. So this is the area, the main area that I'm watching for the upside, 592.25 to the downside below 580. And with that said, here are some stocks worth watching for these upcoming few weeks. So we have Tesla, right? So Tesla's been just running nonstop. And this is a trade that we caught on our Discord channel many times. We got this break, and price has been just moving up with no way back. So we made it all the way high to 590. And then we got caught in the sell-off yesterday, and price moved all the way back towards this 430 support. As you can see, this was previous resistance, and then we retested already 1, 2, 3, 4 times with today's low. And this could even be considered a fail breakdown. So let's see what tomorrow brings. I'm on the 4-hour chart. So my plan here is to see if we can push above 460. If we can, we might see all-time highs again at 498, 500 psychological level. And you can see here this is support, and we've held the support for a few days, and then we rejected from the same support as resistance yesterday, and now we are holding this new support here at 430. Let's see if we can push above 460. If we do, there is a trade that we can take towards 500. Next one that I'm watching is VKTX. So this chart looks insane. As you can see, it's been coming down from 92 and we are now here at 41. What do I like about this chart? So this looks like a bottom to me. This looks like it's bottoming down here, and there is a massive gap to be filled here to the upside towards 46. If we look at the Let me just get like a higher time frame here. Let's look on the weekly. That's gonna, or I'm sorry, let's look on the daily. So as you can see, we have this gap, which was previous support here. It's a very nice support, 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 support. And now we could retest it as a resistance. So all I'm waiting here, I was actually start a position here today, but I decided to wait. I'm gonna wait to see price going above 41.75. If we push above 41.75, I can see us retesting 46 in a couple of weeks, if not in a few days. And this is actually a really good setup. Above 46, we can definitely see 50. So another one I'm watching is NVDA. I personally don't really like trading NVIDIA. I feel like there's a lot of hate and love in this stock, and this can move price down above and beyond technicals. But this one is looking actually kind of good. So you can see here we have two levels of support. We have this zone of support from 134 to 132.50, and this level of support 126 toward 127. So this was previous resistance here. We tested the support, and then we've already retested support a couple of times here since the sell-off. So all I'm waiting here is for a break above this zone here for initial trade. So we can take this trade here, or if you want to be more conservative and a little safer, we can wait this trend line to be broken, so we can take this trade towards 150 again. So this is I can see we can see some clear levels here as support, 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 and now we're retesting as resistance. You can see here that yesterday or the day before yesterday, price did manage to go above it, but with a sell-off, there's nothing that survived yesterday. So price pushed down, but as you can see, it picked it up again today. And of course, we saw a little red candle towards the end of the day everywhere. But as you can see here, after market hours, we're already like pushing above 131. If this stays above this 127, there's a chance that we could start running again towards 150. Next one is XLE, which is the energy ETF. So this stock here, since November, we've been just selling off. So it's been over a month or almost a month of only sales, only sell, sell, sell. So we had this little pennant here. We can even see this channel, very, very good channel, very well-defined channel. And price broke and went to target. So if this was a trade to the downside, this would have been the target today, which it hit today. So now we can see some support here. I don't believe this thing's going to start selling. This is just way too much sell. And there is always a possibility of a bounce. And when we bounce on stocks that are just moving one direction, this could be like a good rip to the upside. So I'm waiting here to see, I'm on the daily to see how tomorrow is going to finish. If we can catch a green candle here with some volume towards 84, we can definitely see a trade here pushing to the upside. This can see some good upside momentum here as long as it starts picking up. As you can see, the support. And the good thing about this trade is that look at the risk to reward. There's a lot of upside. And if price breaks below the low here on around 20, around 83, this could be a stop loss. So this is a 1 to 7 risk reward, and this could be some options that we could pick up for like a year expiration or even buy shares, whatever the case may be. I do think that this is a really, really good setup. At least you retest here 87, then the trend line here on the top, and also going back to the trend line. If this goes back inside this channel here, this can start moving towards next year. Another one I'm watching is Hims and Hers Health, which is HIMS. So this stock here, it held really well yesterday, despite of all the sell-off. It managed to close here right below the support, which is never good when we close below the support. But comparing to what we saw across the market yesterday, this held really good. However, unfortunately, this morning we were hit with some bad news, and the stock just went down. Retested this previous support level here at 2380, and it held it really well. It formed like a little wick here, and we already pushed a little bit higher, and we are holding so far. So next level here to watch is 30. If price manages to go above 30 again, this is going to catch some momentum towards this area here, 34, 85, 35, which is all-time highs. So a trade here would be waiting a break above 30, or if you want to start kind of scaling, we can scale in some options here with this stop loss being right below this level. Still a good setup to watch in spite of everything else. Just unfortunate news today, and that's why the stock moved down so much, but there is some possibility. All right, guys, there are some other stocks that I'm watching, such as Roku, Celsius Holdings, and a couple of other ones. But I'm just going to finish this video today with all of this that I gave you guys. The video is staying a little long already, and I don't want to just giving you guys a lot of information. I want to do a little bit by little bit. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So let's check back on the weekend or maybe mid next week and see how these names that I gave you guys performed in the next few days. Let's see some candles and some continuation to the downside or to the upside. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure that you're following and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.